Interesting, fun science fact that if you eat too many carrots, apparently your skin turns yellow.
But carrots are good for your eyesight.
Carrots are good for you. There's no reason to disparage carrots. In fact, keratonesis is not in any way dangerous. This condition of yellowing skin from eating carrots. It's not dangerous at all, so it's not worth mentioning.
So then lay off carrots, eh?
Guess what we're talking about today?
I'm talking about metal.
Metal. Well, could be some interesting things to talk about. Metal, different kinds of metals, and how metals are made, and smelting process, and the history of smelting. Yeah, that's all pretty good, but we're not doing it. Today, we're doing an important topic. We're talking about monsters. Learning stuff.
Risky.
What is a monster?
Well, a monster you can think about in your dreams. Like a four-eyed monster with 3 legs and 4 arms. That would be terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
And sharp teeth. That would scare everybody.
That is the stereotypical monster, isn't it? Why don't you think I believe in monsters?
Because only kids believe in them, because when they're first born they see movies that kind of real,
But I see those movies too.
but they don't look scary to you because you don't believe in them.
Why don't I believe in them?
Because it's actually not in reality.
Do you believe in them?
Well, I don't really believe
You
in
don't
them.
really believe in them, but yet some part of you does. Because things that there are things that you don't know in the world. Children don't know things in the world. And when you don't know something, you want to make an image of it, a picture of it, so that you sort of understand it. And that's part of the reason maybe why kids believe in monsters. Because there are things they don't understand, so they want to try and sort of understand them. So I mean, there are things in the world which we should be scared of. Dangerous animals are one, diseases are another. Dangerous people, we should also be scared of. Viruses and diseases, yeah, they're monster-like, aren't they?
Yeah, they don't have any arms or legs, but they're freaky.
But we also do depict things like the coronavirus as a kind of a monster sometimes, don't we? Viruses as monsters. It's a kind of a way for us to understand things. It's just like the idea of coloring the coronavirus, and you were asking if these are the colors of the coronavirus. But in fact, the coronavirus doesn't really have color. It's just that we depict it in that way so that it looks exciting or understandable.
But in reality, you don't know what it looks like.
And the reality is that it's when we don't understand things that we're the most scared. Do you think parents want their kids to believe in monsters?
No,
Why not?
because then they would be freaking out.
Freaking out all the time, they'd have to calm down, you're freaking out.
Well, they would be, well then if they were just in a house, then they would have a lot of neighbors that would be mad at them.
Because the kids are freaking out all the time.
Yeah, and it makes so much noise.
That's right. So, in that sense, parents would not like their kids to be, destabilized because of a belief in monsters. There's a reason why parents have used monsters in the past to scare their children.
Because some children don't know about them, so they just keep on happily playing.
That's right. And maybe they're playing in a dangerous place, and the parent can't explain to them why it's dangerous, so they invent monsters to keep the children away from that place.
But that would make them so scared that they wouldn't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, so I mean, it's
But some people go a little bit too overboard with their child.
you don't want to go overboard, that's true.
But some people do actually.
They do.
They do a costume, make believe, and then dress up as it. Then they scare a child by saying these dark words that are really dark, and they hold a knife. Then they will be
running in the pool.
No, I think you went overboard.
I
The most that parents would do is to, maybe if they don't want a child to go into a certain place, maybe they might break something.
So they just like draw a picture of a small monster and put it on and like put it like this and watch.
And they say, hey, this guy is there, so don't go there, right? Now, people have always believed in monsters. Now, there were grown-up people who used to believe in monsters. People used to believe in monsters a lot, like 1,000 years ago. Why do you think people then believed in monsters, like dragons?
Because I don't know why, but some people do believe in dragons in movies. Because it looks so real that they think it is real.
Well, we like to imagine dragons because they're cool, because they look neat.
But also, some of them are quite deadly.
Yeah, so you don't want to mess with them. Though there aren't dragons. But imagine this. Imagine people 1,000 years ago finding dinosaur bones.
But dinosaurs are not make-believe. They're actually...
They're not. They're real.
Yeah.
But did people 1,000 years ago know what they were?
No.
No.
So they thought they were monsters.
They thought they were monsters. They thought they were dragons, perhaps, because they look very dragon-like. Because people at that time didn't understand the idea of the long history of the Earth and how there could have been animals which became extinct millions and millions of years ago. Monsters. Monsters, monsters, monsters. What should you do if you meet a monster?
You just...
Punch them in the nose.
No, that's dumb. You just...
Shoot them with a bazooka.
It actually might work.
It's a trick question, because there are no monsters, right?
Yeah, so if you're thinking about one and you see it, you just slap the person and then they'll not see it.
Well, you might see it in your dream, right?
Yeah, but then they'll just tell them, dreams are just about thinking.
Dreams are just in your thoughts,
Yeah.
not in reality.
Yeah.
Okay, well, monsters. It's kind of an interesting topic, kind of different, eh? That's a wrap!